What up, New York Giant Nation? Welcome to the Week 12 edition of After Further Review with your boy, Mac the Giants fan. Look, Week 12 in the books, New York Giants pulling off the second straight victory. It was an ugly one today, but sometimes you got to go out there and win ugly, and that's all good. Look, this fan base has been so divided over the last couple of years for one reason in particular, and that's been the quarterback. Not so much now. I think a strong majority of this fan base is starting to understand that an upgrade at that position is necessary. But with that being said, this fan base is yet being divided by something else right now that's just mind blowing to me. Absolutely, to me personally, is mind blowing because there's a large percentage of this fan base that rather see this team lose football games just to secure a better draft pick. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not on that side of things. I will never be on that side of things. These guys are competitors. They get paid to compete. They get paid to go out there and win football games. And if we win out, then we win out. If we lose out, then we'll lose out. But we better do it in a competitive format, whichever way we do it, as long as it's competitive. Like today, this team does clearly have deficiencies. Offensively, this team is offensively challenged big time in a lot of different areas. A lot of different areas. I mean, right now we got an undrafted rookie free agent quarterback that's out there giving it everything he got. But I think he said he's clearly not the actual end-all answer. He's not the end-all answer, but he's playing admirable football, and I'm not gonna shit on what this kid is doing right now. He's doing some good things out there protecting the football, and he's led the New York Giants to 2 consecutive victories. And there can't be excuses made about the level of competition and this, that, and the other. Bogus to me. These teams, he's going out there, he's still beating the teams that are on the schedule in front of him to play. He can't control that. He can't control who he's out there playing against and who the league has him set up to play against right now. He can't control that. So it's not fair to him. He's playing good enough football that these New York Football Giants have won the last 2 weeks straight. Now, granted, it was ugly today. He only put up 10 points on the board, but that was all it needed. 10 points was good enough to win this football game because of yet another very strong defensive effort. So the more I look at it, the way I'm looking at it after first watching this game, I'm really starting to really kind of get to a point where I know that I want to try to keep this defense together as much as we possibly can head into this offseason. Keep the core pieces in place on this defense, and just try to keep continually upgrade, with additions here and there. But obviously, the focal point this offseason has to be getting this offense to look like an NFL offense again. And it starts from a lot. It's everywhere. It's every facet of this offense, other than Saquon Barkley. Every other phase of this offense needs to be upgraded majorly upgraded. I mean, the quarterback position needs to be upgraded, obviously. The receivers need a major upgrade. The offensive line needs a major upgrade. So these are the things that need to be focused on. But yet and still, I want to still see this team finish this season as strong as possible. I don't care how many more wins they get. I just don't. I don't want to. The fact that you have half this fan base that is really, really upset that this team has won now 2 games in a row, this is absolutely absurd to me. I can't understand. These guys are competitors. They're supposed to go out there and want to win football games. I don't understand. A draft pick is not guaranteeing you anything. It's not. Yes, sure. Sometimes you hit on a draft pick and you get that perfect guy. Sure. But sometimes you don't. Sometimes they just bust out. There's been so many big time busts in this league that were just high top end prospects that teams, took their shot with, and it didn't work out. It's not guaranteed. You play as strong as possible the rest of this season. However many wins you get, whatever draft position you in, come the end of this season, then you let your scouting personnel figure out the draft stuff. That's what they get paid to do. But the guys that put those uniforms on each and every week, they get paid to go out there and play competitive football and win football games. That's what they get paid to do. It's just crazy. I'm never going to be able to sit and want to wish my team loses. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to hope for this team to lose football games. Do I understand the upgrades this team needs? Yes. I'm not delusional. I know what I'm seeing. I know what I'm looking at out there. And it's not a good product. But what I'm seeing these last couple of weeks has been a team looking far more competitive, a team looking far more hungry, and a team just playing with some damn heart. Something that this team seemed to lack early in this season. They're out there fighting, tooth and nail. For whatever reason, however you feel about Tommy DeVito, this team is truly rallying behind this kid. They are rallying behind this young undrafted rookie quarterback, man. So whatever it takes to get a spark, then sure, I'm all for it. And there are a couple more winnable games on this team's schedule, games that can be won. Sure, the New York Giants are going to be underdogs the rest of the way regardless. There's no team on this schedule that the Giants are going to be favored against. But there are teams that they can beat. There's teams that a couple of teams that they can win football games. Now the Giants are going to be headed into a much-needed bye week. Hopefully they can get Dexter Lawrence back after that bye week. It comes at a great time because Dexter Lawrence was missed today. He absolutely was missed out there in this game. But so hopefully with this bye week, we can get him back and going and getting him ready for Green Bay in Week 14. We'll see, man. Because that's what I'm talking about. The Green Bay Packers, they played out of their mind on Thanksgiving. Hats off to them. Probably the best and most complete game they played all season. As a matter of fact, it was. And definitely, in my humble opinion, was the best I've seen Jordan Love look, period, ever. And any time I've seen him play, I mean, including this whole season and the other couple of starts he's had here and there prior to this season. But at the end of the day, this has not been a great football team all season long. They have not played like football the way they played on Thursday against the Lions all season long. They have not been that team all year. This is a winnable game. Sure, we'll be underdogs probably by at least maybe a touchdown. But it's a winnable game. I'm not saying it's guaranteed we're going to go out there and knock the Packers out in week 14 when we come back off the bye week. But it's not like it's out of the realm. It's like, are you going to be completely shocked if the Giants beat the Packers? No. You're not going to be. These are the things I'm talking about. You got the games like New Orleans. Yeah, they look really great, right? No. It's a winnable football game. These games are these aren't teams that are just blowing anybody away. These aren't these aren't teams that you can just say, oh no, there's no chance. Yes, there's no chance, I feel like, against the Eagles. There's no chance, as it was proven this season, against the Cowboys. No chance against the 49ers. Teams like that. That's the cream of the crop in this NFC conference. Detroit Lions, I would even throw in there in the mix there too. Those teams are the cream of the crop in the NFC conference. But other than that, the rest of these teams in this, especially particularly in this NFC conference, there's no other team in here that I'd be like, there's no chance the Giants could beat. And like I said, the way they're playing, the confidence they're playing with, and the way this defense is playing, I mean, it's definitely not out of the realm of suspicion, out of the realm of possibility. Like I said, I now legitimately see six wins in this team's future by the end of the season, which is not good. So why are we acting like it's good? 6 wins is not a good thing. 6 wins is still a bad record. 6 wins will still have you picking possibly in the cusp of the top 10, maybe a little outside of the top 10 because there's a lot of bad teams in the league. But at the end of the day, why are we so concerned with that? Right now, I'm just happy to see this team looking more competent and looking better than what they were earlier in the year when they were just a complete dumpster fire and a complete embarrassment to football. I'm proud as a fan to say at least this team has awoken a little bit, and they now at least look semi-competent. I mean, I just can't do it. I can't be one of those. I need this team to lose. I need them to lose. No, this is my team. Always want to see my team win. I always want to see that. So I don't care how many more wins we get or how many more losses we get. I don't care. This team ain't going to the playoffs no matter what happens because they're not going to run the table and win all the rest of their games. Just not seeing that by no means. So, like, just calm down. Let the chips fall where they lie, man. Like, how do y'all think, like, oh, we got to get one of these guys and this is a guarantee they're going to turn our franchise around? It ain't a guarantee any damn thing. Yeah, Chargers thought Ron Leaf was going to turn their franchise around, too. Raiders thought Jamarcus Russell was going to turn their franchise around. That's just a couple of examples. Tim Couch to the Browns and every other quarterback the Browns drafted. Like, come on, man. Ain't no guarantee to none of that draft stuff, man. So you just go out and you scout out the best guy you have potential to actually get. Sure, okay, maybe what the Giants are doing right now, they're taking the main top couple prospects off the board, but there's no guarantee how things shake up when the draft hits. You don't know what other teams are going to be doing. It's not a guarantee. So you still might be able to get one of those top guys wherever the Giants end up picking in this draft. But for right now, while we're still in this season, 2023 football season, there's nothing wrong with winning football games because that's what you're there to do. It's going to amount to nothing. Sure, it is. It's going to amount to nothing. But there's nothing wrong with winning football games. You don't go out there to lose. It's not what we're there for. I'll just quote the great Herman Edwards. You play to win the game. You play to win the game. And if you're not out there doing that, then I don't want no part of you. That's what'll make me not want a part of you. If you're out there just dialing it in to get a higher draft pick, then I don't want no part of that. And I'll never be a part of something like that. But like I said, this defense has got like a lot going on. And now Xavier McKinney coming off of back-to-back great games, back-to-back 2 weeks straight, where he's just been out of his mind. He's looking like the guy for real, legit, that we all knew he could be. And he's looking like a guy that you want to keep around, but at the same time, you can't overpay for him. So we'll have to see how that works out once this season comes to an end, man. We get to this offseason and start negotiating with guys like him. But he's had a great day, another interception, like led the team in tackles today. I mean, a couple of big pass breakups. What more can I say about the play of Xavier McKinney, man? The last couple of weeks, and then Bobby Okereke, just steady Eddie, man. Steady Eddie right there, doing what he does and what he's been doing. One of the leading tacklers in the NFL, in the league right now. May even be the leading tackler in the league right now, actually. I can't recall. And then Kayvon Thibodeau, it was a kind of quiet day, but he got on the board a little bit, made a couple of plays here and there. Add another half a sack to his total, so takes him up to 11 on the season. So, look, this team, we all know, I'm a realist. This team is not good. I'm not claiming this team to be good, but they're showing some fight that I wish they would have shown in the earlier part of the year. That's it. That's all. They're at least doing that now. This defense is totally dialed in. Turnovers that they're creating, it's borderline special. You can't say, oh, it's who they're going against. These same bad teams that they're going against have played against other good teams, and they're not turning these guys over the way this New York Giants defense has been turning these teams over. So, hats off to the defense, man. That's all I gotta say. Praise to the defense, and I hope Wink and Brian Dable can work out whatever they got going on behind the scenes, man, because Wink Martindale is the guy to lead this defense. He's the guy. And he will be a major loss if he walks away from this organization because he can't get along with our head coach. So that's all I got, man. If you like what I had to say, please subscribe, ring that bell so you know when I'm dropping new content, man. Definitely appreciate it. Y'all tuning in. to another edition of After Further Review. It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan, man. I'd like to thank you all for listening. If you was feeling this, please take time to subscribe and smack them likes. Feel free to drop a comment and let me know what you think. Don't forget to ring that bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. It's your boy, Mac the Giants fan. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at Mac the Giants fan. That's MacDa Giants fan.